story behind the uprising. News Channel 5's Curtis Jackson spoke with a local expert tonight. He joins us live in the Breaking News Center.
Danita, many people were surprised by the images they saw out of Egypt today, but a local professor says this has actually been in the works for several years.
The days of the Hosni Mubarak presidency are numbered.
Professor Joshua Stacker of Kent State University is an expert on authoritarian governments. He spent several years in Cairo. Stacker says the uprising has been brewing since 2005. Now that it's boiled over, there may be nothing Hosni Mubarak can do to stay in power.
They had to reform immediately, like 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. You don't start immediately reforming when the tanks come on the street.
Stacker says the opposition movement started on the internet years ago. By the time Mubarak cut off access to the web, it was too late.
And I was talking to people yesterday in Cairo. They were going door to door, talking about come out for a mass action. They were handing out pamphlets saying come out for our protests. This was done the old-fashioned way.
With Mubarak's government on the brink, Stacker says the U.S. must choose its words carefully. President Obama called for both restraint and reform. But Stacker says most Egyptians want to see the U.S. stay out of Egypt.
This puts the United States foreign policy between a rock and a hard place in the Middle East. The way that Egyptians see Hosni Mubarak is they see him as an extension of America. And there's even a popular joke in Egypt. What's the second most important city in Egypt? Washington, D.C.
Stacker says the military, which Egyptians have a lot of respect for, will fill the power vacuum if Mubarak steps down.
The protesters' major strategy has been to kind of warm up to the military, to kind of win them over, to kind of say, hey, we're not protesting against you. We just want this man out.
Stacker says the protesters come from all walks of life and political backgrounds. There is no particular Islamic movement behind the demonstrations. In the newsroom, Curtis Jackson, News Channel 5.